I don't, right now I'm not thinking, but let's just start reading it. Let me start reading it and get right into it. He said, V'tocha devarav, who is like this, the Ladas or Ramaz, and we had this machlokas. Ein lishon klal b'chetzach halayla hasheni. You should not sleep at all in the second half of the night. Aval Rishas cholek Allah, but Rishas argues on that. This is our Rishash. V'hokich b'divrei Harizal. He says that's really what pshat is here. But before this, and after this, that's what the Rishash did. What did he say? So before midnight you go to sleep, and afterwards you can wake up. So the person should be awake until after Chatzos is over. This is the Rishash. V'shalkov lishon acher Chatzos. Now he's got some a little bit of riches over here about this. V'inter be'inya leil Shabbos im sark l'kum bo b'Chatzos. Let's talk about that. Kasav Hashem and Sas, and what does he write? He's the ein sark l'kum kevin she'ein bo shlitas kitzayim. And also the Mochin don't leave. So he said, and then the Yered is the Bia. She doesn't have to go down into Bia. He said, where? He said, the Bekom Makom Yishtadol Lakum Gam B'Leil Shabbos B'Chatzos K'dei Shadol Yivat her Golo, that one person shouldn't nullify his or abandon his minute. V'gam machvas godol yikros erik haTorah, because also of the extreme, the thing of the yikaris. I think it's the word yikaris, erik haTorah, the told of the Torah. Al nilmedes achratzos, which a person learns after itzos. Kabavur b'zoyer b'harbe b'komos. We have that in a lot of places. Now we had a phrase that we read up above. It's on number Ayin Vav. And it says, so this is a big part of this too. That the Alas HaShachar, and I know that you're still doing that. I may have to go back by Yechidus, because around here there is no Sfartim, but that doesn't work out. And I don't want to start running around, so I'm trying to figure out what to do, but I know that you do this. So when the time of Alas HaShachar comes, Asher Oz Ola Hashkina Im Doida Batzilus Kanoida. So she meets, there's a mating goes on. She goes up with her lover, Zeranpen, into Atzilus. Inya Aliyah Hazucha Nizkeres Kan is Ba'ara B'Kaver Gavar Le'el. V'nachzar al kach b'ktsara b'chatzos alada yarda dekudis akesed rachel lebriya v'teishach sivrosecha d'shara b'tzilus. So only the keser, we have seen this before, but I thought there was a little machlokas on which went down, which the malchus went down, but he explains here better. Svirosa nishara b'tzilus v'alas hashachar hu lahefach. When the morning comes, it's the opposite. Then the kudis akesed the rachel ola letzilus. V'teisha Sfiroseho, I don't think I really heard this clearly before, and her 9 Sfiros, he says, Rak the Malchios Shalahem, only the Malchios of the Sfiros. In other words, 10 Sfiros inside of every Sfira of the 9, and only the Malchios go down there. Yordus Labiyah. So he's like, so what we're talking about here, we're going to hear that when the morning star comes up, that's what it's talking about when it says that. And then the switch is going to be the Malchus, and they go back into Bia. Now, I'm thinking we learned something about in the davening, how it is that Malchus, I'm not sure, of Yetzirah, is as we are speaking, davening in the morning, that we're actually making an aliyah over there, and Malchus is close by. Maybe it's even extending into a siyah. I don't remember it 100%, but that's why I think it's happening, something like that. Let's go to number Ayin Vav. Where would Ayin Vav be? Let me make sure we're still in the game here. Ayin Vav. Ayin Vav. So Ayin Vav. Where is Ayin Vav? I'm trying to find it. Ayin Zion. Ayin Vav is on the previous page. Ayin Vav is on the previous page. Okay, so let's go back and let's read what he says. He says, Ayin Vav says, V'ta'ala oscha imo be'ez aluso b'tefilas hashachar. So you say, V'ta'ala oscha, and elevate you, imo, with her, be'ez aluso b'tefilas hashachar. So this is a kavanah that you could have at this time. She's coming up, and you could join together with her. Near a lilmod mikan, so it appears that we can learn from here. Segula gedola he fater mikol hakale b'hatzaros. Wow. Who lilmod b'nekudas alas hashachar is to learn at that moment, which I think we do a lot of times of the year, that we're actually learning at alas hashachar. Shahar v'bucha v'kanda al yedei came, that this is a kavanah that you should realize what's going on here. That through this, al yedei came, zecher sheka'asher Shechina oila l'mala, that you are there, he ma'ala imo, that she going up with her. Let's see, Shechina oila l'mala he ma'ala imo es kol hanidbak ba. She takes along with her all of those who cling to her, b'shazu. V'im came al yedei zeh yipater mikol hakale v'hatzaros. Isn't that interesting? So this is a kavanah that one should have when he's davening, when he's learning, is zokah to learn, by the time of Alei Amud Shachar. So he says, let's see if I can understand the end of this, or maybe I will. Ki ha'igr kushi yehei neir be'ez al Amud Shachar. That's the main thing, that you should be awake when the morning star comes. Kasav ben Ishchai, what does he write? Parsif Yishlach, Yishalach, he says, Shekevin Shuhu Inyan Godel, L'chaver Yom V'Layla Be'esek Torah. So he says it's a big thing to put day and night together, and while you're doing that, you're learning Torah. So, okay, Yarish Shemayim Yizocha L'fnos Atz B'chol Kevod, that a person should go to a bathroom, Kodem Alas HaShachar, before that time. Kadesh Lo Yechaver V'Yom V'Layla B'Hiyos B'Besek Kisei, so that should not happen when he's in the bathroom. Od Kosev Sham, so furthermore it wrote like this. Shekamo Kain Yesh De Zohar Gam Le'ez Erev, so you have to be careful at that transition time. Sheyechaver Yom V'Layla Be'esek Torah, so you should be learning at dusk as well as dawn. Very interesting. At the transition times, what he's saying, the transition times between night and day. I was thinking that, this is off the subject, that Aquarius is a lot like that. It's not quite completely in the darkness as it is in Capricorn in that time of year, which is like December, deep December and January. It's a little bit more on the other side, but nonetheless it's still in the darkness. That's what Alei Amud Shachar they're trying to say, is that metaphor. It's still dark outside, but already there's a turn. It's the same thing like, I think I'll think of this like a little farmer that I am. I just had a big mango harvest this year. So anyway, okay, I'm going on. Let me go back to number Ayin Tes. So I'll try to develop that thought. So this is going on a phrase. Maybe we don't have this one. Okay, we don't. Okay, let's go back up to how much more time we have. It's a little bit more time. We're going to be going back up to the top on number Kuf Tes. Number Kuf Tes. So he says, the Kuvarn is boyer, we've already explained. This boyer betzleinu, be'inyan zivug acher, na'ase be'es alas hashachar. Besod hamnachseach ala yalas hashachar. He saw Kniska bezoyer become a pamim. He's apparently the Zohar goes through that particular pasuk. Vayin sham v'havein zehete. So look over there. He says, and understand it well. This boyer le'el he said de be'es alas hashachar. Na'ase zivug noisef de Yaakov Aleah. We are making another zivug on Yaakov Aleah. Now he says Alus Shachar Naas Zivug Nosif the Yaakov Aleh. Now I'm not sure that I really know about this. He's saying there's two zivugim to Yaakov Aleh. One we know is at midnight, and he said the Vor Le'el de Be'es Alus Shachar Naas Zivug Nosif the Yaakov Aleh. They Yiku again. Kamavucher Bezocher Bekama Makomos. Now, how does Ayelas Shachar, which they translate as the doe of the morning doe, okay, a doe is a female deer. So, Al Shem Hazivah Ganaasa Ima Ba'alas Shachar V'Nikras Ayelas Al Shem Shechaviva Al Bailu, but she's cherished by her husband. A ka'aylo, like a she deer. The zivug zer b'chu zivug noiset milvad ha-zivug ha-naase b'chatzas alad. So I don't know too much about this. I don't know. I'd like to know. So let's look here. So it's a short little number pay down here on in the Shefer Hakavanot. He says, Inyan zivug acher hanaase be'es alas hashachar be'inyan the zivug the alas hashachar, that yichud that's taking place. He says the yichud takes place at that time. Yud masha kasam dachal bezecha b'maluyim. So there's more to be said on Oz Vav and the maluyim in the back. Maybe I'll look at it. I was thinking we did the maluyim. We did a lot there. Okay, so where are we? We still have a little time. Number pay aleph. Number pay aleph. We're up above actually. And number kuf yud. Historically, his daras b'kol yecholto. A person has to urge himself, work on himself as much as possible. L'kum b'chatzos laila mamash, to get up at chatzos, actually to get up and be up at chatzos. V'hine im hu belil hakayetz, a katsaris. So like like now. You're in the summertime and the nights are very short. Even when he gets up, it's going to be close to Amud Shachar because the light's so short. In some places, like in the north, we know that the nights can be very long, and you're almost at. It can be very short. And so therefore, by the time you go to sleep, it's already time to get up. So don't worry yourself about that. But really, you should do, like we said, do the order of the Tikkun Chatzos. And then if there's still time left over, that's when we should start learning Torah. And there is some arichas coming up over here that I didn't really do an easy job. I didn't see it easily. So maybe it'll be better the next time, and we'll have a wonderful Shabbos, and see you Sunday, God willing. Kol tov.